Hey, what's up everybody? So we're back with another garden video. I'm having a problem with some plants dying. This yellow pear tomato is on its way out. We've had a lot of rain, so maybe it's like a blight fungus disease or something. But the other tomatoes are doing okay. This is a Mountain Magic, and this other bed, Mountain Magic. This is another yellow pear. It does have a little bit of the leaf drop brownness at the bottom, but other than that, it seems to be doing okay. Here is another yellow pear tomato, and this one is doing awesome. There must be something about the microclimate right here that is good for tomatoes. It does have a little bit of leaf damage at the bottom. But other than that, that thing is almost as tall as me already. Tomatoes up in front of the garage are doing okay. I've seen them be more vigorous before. But in general, I'm pleased with the results so far. And I'm going to prepare for removing this tomato plant because it's going to die eventually, I'm sure. I'm going to air layer, probably from this plant right here. I'm going to air layer a branch, put a little ball of soil. I'm going to choose this branch that's partially in the shade. I'll trim off these little leaves and branches. Wrap a piece of tin foil around the branch. It creates a little bowl. Fill it with soil. Tie it off to the cage for support. Keep it watered. And in about 2 weeks, this will form roots. I'll be able to cut it off at the bottom and I'll have a foot long or taller plant ready to transplant. This is a lot faster than starting a plant from seed. Every year I do the same thing with my fig tree. Do the little soil ball on a branch. And it takes a little longer with figs. It might take a month or two before that has roots in it. But eventually I'll be able to cut it off and have a whole new plant. All of these are clones. Clone, clone, clone. This is the clone I took last year. This is the clone I took 2 years ago. It's already got little figs starting. Here's an update on that little bird nest. Little baby birds are growing. I've been leaving the garage door open at night. Also developed a little problem with my peas. I had noticed a pretty bad infestation of bugs. I think they were like aphids or something. They were covering the plants. So I mixed up a batch of neem oil spray, sprayed the plants, and I think it like suffocated the leaves or something because they all turned brown. It's bouncing back a little bit. This other plant is doing okay. Getting the first sugar snap peas. But now I know, don't use neem oil on peas. If I had to do it again, I would just use regular water and just blast the bugs off of it. I'd fill up the spray bottle with just regular water and use the pressure to blast the bugs off. I think that's the safest method of bug control. I'll trim off a little bit of the yellowish. Because the rest of the leaf is fine. I'll be harvesting the kohlrabi pretty soon. These are super delicious. You got to try growing these. Kohlrabi. They get little marks. And I think it's from these slugs. There's a slug right there. I trim off that outer layer of skin, and kohlrabi is basically like a mild radish. It's very tender and delicious. Still harvesting massive amounts of lettuce. This is probably my 8th harvest.